Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're over on the test server and the live server to take a side-to-side look of the changes to Raine. We've also got a new skin for Eironn in the game as well, which is free-to-play, obtainable from the Abyssal Expedition if you get to Prince, so we'll check that out as well. So let's get into it. Okay, so Raine, on the left-hand side of screen being the test server, and then the little one on the side being the live server, which is the old version. So, basically her signature item hasn't changed. I think like the wording of it changed a little bit, but it's still the same thing, so there's nothing really to look at there. Her furniture item has changed, but we'll check that in a minute. Let's go straight to the ultimate first up. So this one, it's basically the same, except it seems to have got a duration increase, and it seems to have given values to the crit. So it used to just say that crit is increased. Now it says crit is increased by 100% after they kill the enemy. That's in the skill up. And also the thing was, it used to just say the energy will energy will regenerate rapidly. Now it actually tells you a specific amount, which is 80 energy points every second over a duration of 10 seconds. So it's pretty much over that 10 seconds, that's 800 energy. Pretty much within that 10 seconds, you're going to be ulting again, is basically what it says. I'm not sure if that's exactly what it was before, and whether this is just giving it a number value, or whether this is reduced or increased from what it used to be. Not sure, because it never used to state what it was. But that's about it. And now at max, it's 16 seconds as opposed to the old 12 seconds, which is nice. Moving on to that, we jump into skill 2. So skill 2 used to be trash on Raine. It used to be fires a barrage of shots, dealing damage, and then if a crit hit to the enemy on the last one, knocks them down. It was trash. It's a little bit better. It's still not completely amazing, but this time she's going to shoot 2 enemies, the one with the highest attack rating and also the one with the lowest health. The one with the lowest health is basically going to deal a bunch of extra damage, and the one with the highest attack rating, it's going to reduce their haste by 40 points for 1 second, which I feel like 1 second's not enough. But we'll have to wait and see. And then we go into skill ups. The final attack against the enemy with the lowest health deals an extra damage equal to 15% of the health which they have already lost, but shall not exceed 360% of Raine's attack rating. So I have to see how that works against bosses as well. Like, she might be a good support for bosses now, but she might also deal a nice extra little bit of damage with that scaling. Not sure how it's going to work. And then the final attack against enemy with the highest attack rating knocks them down and stuns them for 1 second. So basically it's a short interrupt CC on the highest attack enemy and a bit of damage on the lowest health enemy. So that's not too bad. Like I said, it doesn't look game breaking to me, but it's better than what it was. Onto the third skill. So used to be that Raine's haste increased by 40% when she locks onto an enemy whose health is equal to 50% or lower, and then proceeds to continuously assail them with bullets. I'm not good at English. It's now a lot better. I love this skill now. It's a lot better. Raine marks the enemy with the lowest health for 10 seconds. While marked, allied heroes that deal damage to the target will have their attack speed increased by 20 points and crit rating increased by 20% for 3 seconds. This ability cannot be stacked. There's just so many things that this will work with. I just absolutely love it. Especially on stages when you work out, you know, it's a campaign stage, you work out who she's going to mark, then you work out your team formation after that. Who knows, you may even find a chicken Eironn comp where you just group everyone up and then AOE cleave and everyone gets it. I had to bring chicken Eironn into it. But basically this is really nice. Like, I can see this working with Gwyneth as well. You know, she hits the whole back row on a static back row, and then she's going to be hopefully hitting one of the ones with the lowest health, which should be in the back row, getting that extra haste and crit, which is huge for her for 3 seconds, yes, but hey, it's there for 10 seconds, so she's just going to keep hitting them, reapplying it. It doesn't stack, but I'm assuming it reapplies. And then we go on to skill ups. Allied heroes that deal damage to the marked enemy target shall receive a one-time heal from Raine that is equal to 40% of her attack rating. Ability may only heal each allied hero once every 5 seconds. It says a one-time heal, then it says once every 5 seconds, so not sure if it's one time or once every 5 seconds. I'm assuming once every 5 seconds. It's a very weak heal. 40% of Raine's attack rating ain't going to be much at all, so bit neglectable there, but who cares. But then level 3, it's really nice, so they are actually getting attack attack speed increase of 30 points, and a crit rating of 30%, which is really actually quite solid, that crit rating increase. Moving on to the final ability. Basically, it used to be, it's pretty much the same thing, except it's got a numbers increase. So Raine's attacks and abilities deal more damage to the enemies the lower their HP falls, up until a maximum of 30% damage is reached. And then this is the big thing, it's in the skill ups where it matters. So it used to be Raine's damage increased by up to 25%, allies damage increased by up to 15%, but now Raine's allies damage can be raised by up to 30%. So really nice. So she's definitely more of a, like, she's getting a lot more support in her kit with these last two skills. And then also I want to look at her furniture, which has changed as well. If we look at exclusive furniture, it used to just be involved with her the maximum damage cap of her exploit, which is her ultimate. I'm pretty sure exploit's the ultimate. No, that's cripple. Which one's exploit? That one. Okay, that was bad. Yeah, that was the ability there. So what it's changed to, I like what it's changed to. After 3 seconds of battle, the enemy with the lowest health is marked up until their death. While marked, all damage that is dealt to the enemy is increased by 30%. I feel like she's going to be really good support now. I feel like you get a lot of damage increases out of her. And then also with 9 furniture, when the marked enemy dies, Raine remarks the enemy that currently has the lowest health. So I feel like she may even get a spot in bosses. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I just feel like this straight up getting a 30% increase in damage, while marked, all damage that is dealt to the enemy is increased by 30%. So you're getting a straight 30% damage on a boss the whole battle except for the first 3 seconds. You've got this marks an enemy where she's gonna, every time your allies attack, they're gonna get 20 haste and 20 crit. 30 haste and 30 crit, which is huge. Then we've got this, which may scale and deal some decent damage against bosses. And then obviously her buff here, which is always good, increasing the damage you deal. Obviously you won't be getting the bonuses for killing, but you're going to get 15%. So between the furniture and the ultimate, you get a 45% damage increase, plus you're increasing crit and haste, plus you've got this one, which basically damage can be raised by up to 30%, but I don't know how the health. So it talks about Raine's attacks and abilities deal more damage to the enemies the lower their health is. I don't know how that's going to work with bosses and how that actually applies. But hey, you've got 45% damage increase for your allies, plus whatever this is going to give in the end. Plus you've got the lost health scaling, which I'm not sure how it's going to work. I feel like she could be solid. And then you also have the signature item, where the ally is going to recover energy. Her signature item's pretty trash overall. It's like a really trashy shield, but the fact that she teams up with the ally with the highest combat rating, allowing for them to recover health and energy every 2 seconds, the recovery amount is equal to 30% of whatever Raine recovers, and like we say, it's up to 50%. So I mean, as she's recovering energy, they're recovering energy. Got to remember, we can use call on multiple people now. I don't know. I feel like she may be an option. I just think it's a lot better. You're getting a massive damage increase on bosses, and I also feel like she will have utility in campaign stages. We'll have to wait and see. Wait until it drops on global, or maybe some high-end players on the test server tested. But I think it's promising for Raine that she may find a spot, at least in one of the bosses, or, you know, a niche spot in some teams. So we'll have to wait and see on that. I'm going to swap the screen over and we're going to go look at Eironn. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of Raine. Do you think she's going to be usable or not? I just think it's a lot of damage increase that you're getting out of her. That furniture item change is really nice. They're just marked till the end of the battle and getting all that extra damage. I don't know. I feel like she's going to get a spot. I don't know if it's going to be enough to push a Warwick out, but I feel like she can get a spot somewhere. Maybe even if it's just like a low ascension Raine, maybe better than a low ascension Warwick. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, Abyssal Expedition. We go here to claim rewards. Available rewards up the top. And as we scroll down to Prince, we have this Eironn skin. I'm absolutely pumped. In my other video when I was talking about skins, I said I want a Khazard, which instead of ice, he uses fire. And they've sort of done this in a way with Eironn, which I absolutely love. So where is he? Where is he? Where's Wildest? There he is. Got him. Skins. Here we go. So not a bad design. I actually really do like this design. I think it's a nice change to him. You know, you get the more feathery look. It is still Eironn as an essence, but he's more just changed his outfit and gone to be more of like a flame druid type thing. And if we go test hero, this is what I really like, is everything's like a flaming vortex, which is sick. So I'm curious to see. Unfortunately, we cannot test the freeze from the signature item. So I wonder if that's going to be like, they're going to get turned into like a chart, like, I don't know, maybe even like a fire crystal thing, or whether it's just going to be frozen. I'm curious to see how they play that out, but unfortunately we cannot test that until someone unlocks it and then test it with the signature item. But I'm pumped to see how it lands, because I just really like this all in. Like, I just like that design. I reckon it looks sick. I love the idea of changing elements in characters and stuff like that. A lot better than the Tassie and Leica, in my opinion, just for like differentiating the hero in what they do, basically. So that is the Eironn skin, and those are pretty much the two things that I wanted to cover in this video, the Raine and the Eironn. Really pumped about Raine, to test her. All those people that had her 5-star just to be a dimensional fodder, who knows, you might get some use out of it. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.